I'm excited. Oh my God. Today it's going down. We've been we've been putting off doing civic stuff. We haven't been slacking, but we haven't been making progress on your end.
You've been making mad progress on the house mods.
Yeah.
But now it's about time to get into the automotive mods.
The stuff that I know you guys love. But we're back, okay? We're done. We're ready to go. Pulled this thing in here yesterday, dude. It had a flat tire, okay? And it was sunken into like the dirt in the yard because I had it there, what, like a month since we moved in?
Yeah, it was like framed out on leaves.
Yeah, it was just stuck in here, like completely stuck in here. And when I pulled it out, dude, I literally was like, because the last thing we did on this thing was just completely toast the clutch. There it is. Oh, that was all. That was not a burnout, that was just clutch. And when I was trying to pull it out, I was like revving the hell out of it and it was going nowhere. Like I could hear the clutch just slipping and I couldn't get it out of the leaves. So I was thinking we would do one more maybe like victory pull in this little box before we pulled it, but it's not even worth it, man. Like this clutch is...
She gone.
The clutch went boom. It's gone forever. So I don't know if you guys saw this little list that I started in the background of all the videos, but I have literally everything going on here that we need so I can like visualize it, see it. I put these ones here as little victories because they've already been done, but it makes me feel better about the rest of the list. The one thing that we have to do to start is to pull this engine. This little baby thing has been sitting outside for a long ass time, and to be honest, like half of it is already out, bro. Like I feel like I've said this one to death, but since we moved, I've lost some things, all right? We don't have a chain for the engine stand, so we're gonna do a broke boy status today. We're gonna use the seat belt that the junkyard pulled this K20 with. Bro, you're cheating. What are you doing?
I'm cheating.
We're not there yet. What are you taking out?
I just want to get it out of the way.
What, the little AC thing? Yeah. You can't cheat, bro. That's cheating.
What's cheating?
Because we haven't started.
Are we going on a timer?
Yeah, we're going on a timer.
I didn't know, man.
And so something I thought would be fun is like, I always remember, like, I used to see way back people do like coilover challenges, like how fast can they install a set of coilovers, how fast can they install an exhaust. I want to know how fast we can pull this engine, like with no real prep work. There's the car, there's the engine. We haven't done anything yet, we just pulled it in. We have like a couple things. This is for most of the motor mounts, this is for the T-bracket mount in the back. There should be a 10 somewhere. 10 for like the battery and the starter. The rest, I guess we just got to figure out as we go. Everybody get one more terrible exhaust note of this. Go again?
You're just like puking everywhere.
Oh, that's not what we want. When you're telling me to go again. Just go again, we're just making a mess. You're lucky I was in photo mode, you bitch. You almost caught cheating again.
Where's the timer at?
All right, what do you want to do here? Just like unstressfully start doing it?
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
We got nothing drained.
No.
We got nothing loosened except that one AC bolt right there that you keep with. And we got it up on the lip. So it's all fair game right now. And if someone could do this faster, I would love to see you try. I'm not in like a racing mentality. I just want to know how fast I can do it.
Yeah. At like a nice, like consistent pace. Are we good for real this time?
We're good for real this time.
Okay.
I think. We might not be. We'll find out. You gotta press go to know.
All right, here we go. Ready? Bang!
How? There we go. Jesus. This is extremely hindering our time. Bro, every single clip that holds a wire on is rotten. Look at the cusp that is holding this on. Nasty ass. I didn't realize how far we were going with this. It took every single inch of exhaust right off. And of course, in classic Civic fashion, this whole thing's rusted, so Chris had to cut it here. He had to cut like one of the brackets off.
With no grinding blade or
Hey,
metal.
don't talk about my unreadiness. Here, let's just huck this thing outside. Oh, hit the car. And that is how we're gonna learn our lesson, boys. I hit the car.
Better off learning on the hatch than the BRZ, alright?
Oh, buddy, if that was BRZ, I'd be in tears right now. Okay, time to let her down. Let her down, and then we gotta just strap it up, and as we yank, we'll find what we forgot.
Yeah.
And then we're good.
Alright.
Alright, let's make it happen. one's a little more decked out than my my EG was. It had a bunch of options that didn't work, like AC, which means that like all the motor mounts are covered. So we tried to beat our way around the bush, and now we're going back into the bush to deal with the problem.
We forgot 2 bolts on the rear engine mount, so Robbins is in there.
Robbins doesn't even fit.
Busting these up.
The breaker bar's too big. I totally knew these were here too, because one freezing cold Alberta evening, I lost both of these out of my engine. And some of these guys will remember that my engine almost flew out, way out in Alberta. Some guy drove like an hour and a half at like 1 in the morning to bring me the 2 bolts, because he had a bin of bolts at his house. Oh, there it is. Oh baby, let's do it. Honestly, I feel like if we weren't trying to time ourselves, like we could have done this so much faster. We said we were gonna do it super calm. We started just like skipping the odd step, like taking the wheels off, just thinking we could do it without it. Our timer is shot. Our time's, we're still doing it, but it's, time itself is just poop. Pull on this, try and get this whole thing to go out as far as you can make it. There we go, that's one out. Okay, we're good. That right about there. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's pulled. We're free of all things. I'm saying it probably took us about 2 hours. 2:15, bro!
And that's with a lot of BS. If we didn't skip it, we would have been like at least a half an hour ahead.
And we have successfully pulled our first engine in the new committed crew shop.
Good job, buddy.
Brother. Yeah, so like check this out. This like, look at just like how custy that starter is. I was trying to pull these things off and these brackets were just like bending and breaking. This is actually like super familiar like the EG one was. A lot of it looks really, really similar. Something that we need to do for the K-swap for this car is we need to get a new subframe. So I'm actually gonna try and source that. I'm probably actually picking one up later today, which is cool. So we got a new subframe that's gotta go on, and then we gotta do like a full engine mount swap kit and just like a bunch of junk that goes hand in hand with doing all this. Probably like paint up the engine bay, clean up, because it's not terrible actually, but oh, that's from us pulling it too. That feels good to have a first engine pulled in here.
Buddy, I'm pumped. I'm ready to get this thing rocking, man.
I don't want to do too much of this. I kind of just want to get rid of it, give it to someone that could reuse it or just throw it right away. But do you want to pop this transmission off and just take a look at how cooked this clutch is?
Yeah. I want to see what the Brad man has done.
Because dude, when I took the K20 apart, so to put it on the stand, I couldn't have the clutch on here. This thing is fried. Like the clutch plates are loose. Look at they're like cracked right here. There's like nothing left. Like, there's literally no clutch left. This whole thing is blue. The pressure plate is fried. There's literally clutch dust right there. This thing got cooked. But it was out of an Acura, this engine. It was out of whatever, TSX, TL. This? Yeah. Oh, this was out of an SI? Sure. Oh, the transmission I'm getting is from an RSX. I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because it was an Acura, but if this is from an SI, then it was just a hot boy. Whew. All right, you, my friend, suck. You suck real bad. Oh my god, look at all like the dust.
Yeah, buddy.
There's clutch dust everywhere. It smells burnt, eh? Do you smell that? Yeah. Like it literally smells like something's burnt in here. I'm excited. Oh,
buddy.
Oh my god. Okay, so that actually tells us a lot. Like, okay, so check this out. Pressure plate is not as cooked as the SI pressure plate was. The guy who drove the SI was like a Hot Boy 500, because this barely has any scoring mark. I'm sure we accounted for a lot of that.
Yeah, probably.
That one is like burnt to hell. Clutch has nothing left, bro. Like it's not blue, it's not burnt, it never got as hot, but it just is like smooth as butter. Like there's just no clutch left. There's like some good burning, but this is consistent. That's what happens when you dump the clutch and there is no clutch left, and the clutch just goes, ah! There you go. That's just like 1 million clutch dumps, and that's just like 10 solid ones. That's the difference. Alright, oh good job, Brad. You did a great job. Bro, all of a sudden, this place went from like minty fresh to just nuke town. Like there's just an absolute abomination everywhere. We had to break it in, and now we have to clean it all up. You know what we can do before we start cleaning though?
What? Go for a nice wicked rip?
Oh buddy. Ever since we got this house, me and Chris have been talking about going and riding in the trails. So the other day I got like a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on inside those trails. But today Chris brought up the 250. He's running a premix of gas that I made for what, like a leaf blower that I had. So we're just praying that like that cop doesn't care that we're riding. And we're also praying that that my gas mix is tight. I know, of all the times a cop come by, but like, bro, the amount of dirt bikes that go by my house every single day, like he can't care. I don't know, you ready? Seen a sign like that before. Okay, I love where we live, boys. This is tight. Oh, yeah. Trails are sick because they're like, first of all, we're allowed here. I've never really lived in an area where I'm allowed to ride it. But like, these trails are all like super, there's like really open parts you can see us just cooking, but then there's like really bermy parts too, where I'm just like playing chase. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm just chasing you in like all the berms. It's super dope.
It's super fun, yeah. I'm having a blast. Like,
I'm pumped.
This is my first time on this thing in like, I don't know.
At least a year.
At least a year.
And it's like literally we leave from my driveway.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
This is sick.
No way. This bike used to be raced. The air intake was lowered so it gets more air. So I can't go through water like really at all. I go through maybe a foot. After that, I bog out. It's kind of lame. Wrong way, brother. I'm gonna take a mission through the forest. Thank you. Oh no. That's coming right at my face, boys. Aha! We made it! Almost! Ah, not really. Oh, I need to buy a utility quad for this! Back? Yeah. Okay. Hot chocolate? Do I have hot chocolate? At home? Yeah.